What's good, everyone? The Kenpachi here, and today we're talking about 5 overpowered techniques in Jujutsu Kaisen that will absolutely blow your mind. And let me tell you, the last technique, in my opinion, is so insane. It might be one of the most overpowered techniques we've seen in all of anime. So get ready and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Technique number 1, Fumihiko Takaba's comedian. He is a failing comedian who was one of many normal people turned into a sorcerer by Kenjaku in order to participate in a culling game. Takaba is really goofy and not funny at all. Everything he does is comedy focused, and he's the only one who thinks he's funny, but that's all that matters because his innate technique, comedian, is really powerful. This technique allows Takaba to manifest whatever he thinks is funny into reality. I mean, whatever he thinks is funny, which is everything and anything, becomes reality. The effects of this technique allow him to conjure up objects or substances from nothing. He can also heal himself without the use of reverse curse technique, and basically allows him to nullify all damage done to him. His technique has so much potential. It gives him the power to oppose even the great Kenjaku. The only weakness is Takaba himself. His curse technique would have limitless possibilities if he was fully aware of how it operated. Technique 2, reverse curse technique. Cursed energy is negative by definition. To convert it to its positive form, a sorcerer multiplies negative curse energy by another source of negative curse energy. The resulting positive energy is used to power reverse curse technique. The positive energy turns out to be a form of energy that doesn't destroy but instead create. Reverse curse technique can be used for healing or regenerating body parts. This technique can even be used to replenish a burnt out curse technique after using a domain expansion. There are some weaknesses to it. Replenishing your curse technique requires you to destroy a part of the brain and then heal it. Doing this even once is very dangerous, but having a technique that allows you to heal body parts is extremely valuable in any fight. If you don't know this technique, beating someone who uses it would be damn near impossible. Technique 3, Yuta Okotsu Copy. Yuta is one of the fan favorite supporting characters in JJK. Yuta is one of only 4 special great sorcerers. His technique is technically Rika. Rika is an immensely powerful curse spirit and was once dubbed the queen of all curses. Rika possesses boundless reserves of cursed energy that is shared between her and Yuta. Rika acts on Yuta's accord and aids him with highly dynamic physical prowess. Rika's boundless cursed energy can be shaped into any technique, allowing Yuta to use advanced curse techniques, but his innate technique, Copy, is one of the most OP techniques in this anime. While connected to Rika, Yuta can copy multiple sorcerers' innate techniques and use them. The conditions under which he can copy a technique is not fully known yet, but I believe it has something to do with Rika potentially coming in contact with that sorcerer. I don't know how far this power extends, but if he's able to copy the last technique we're gonna discuss, or different sorcerers' domain expansions, Yuta can legitimately become unbeatable. Technique 4, Gojo's Limitless and 6 Eyes. We all know Gojo. He's damn near the MC of JJK. He's a special great sorcerer and is the strongest in the series. Gojo holds both an immense amount of cursed energy and a dangerously powerful technique. Gojo's inherited techniques make him ridiculously strong. Starting with Limitless, this technique grants Gojo absolute control over space through cursed energy manipulation. The power of this technique can be divided into 3 categories. Infinity, which stops all and any attack by slowing them down until they come to a complete stop. Blue, which is the power to attract, and using this, Gojo can manipulate the space by attracting it however he wants. And red, which is the opposite, is the power to repel. And finally, the Gojo family's ultimate ability, Purple. By combining the powers of red and blue, Gojo can create an imaginary mask that erases everything in his path. And don't even get me started on his domain expansion, Unlimited Void. It's powerful enough to destroy every single person to ever exist in the world of JJK. Gojo is just amazing. There's no way this character can be defeated one-on-one. And finally, Technique 5. In my opinion, the most overpowered technique on this list, Mahoraga's adaptation technique. 8-handled sword, Divergent Scylla, Divine General Maharaga is the most powerful Shikigami of the 10 Shadows technique. Although, throughout its entire history, no user of the 10 Shadows technique has been able to tame it except for Mahoraga is a massive, muscular humanoid figure with 4 wings protruding from his eye socket and a tail extending from the back of his head with a large 8-handled wheel hovering above his head. Mahoraga possesses the ability to adapt to any and all phenomena. When it's injured by a particular attack, the 8-handled wheel will turn, allowing it to adapt. If it's hit by the same technique again, Mahoraga will easily counter it. This works offensively as well as defensively. A technique that allows you to adapt to any attack is ridiculous. Unless you're supremely talented and can overwhelm Mahoraga, you cannot beat it. We've only seen 2 people pull off that feat, but I have a feeling if Takaba ever fully understands his innate technique and uses it to his full potential, there might be a possibility he can defeat it. I know Mahoraga is a Shikigami, but I wonder if Yuta can use his ability to copy the adaptation technique. If he can, that would be crazy. Personally, I would love to see it. Alright, we've covered the 5 most overpowered techniques in Jujutsu Kaisen, but wait, there's more. We have an honorable mention, Heavenly Restriction. This technique is not just powerful, it's on a whole different level. Now, if you're intrigued by Heavenly Restriction, you're going to love this next video. We dive deep into the life of Maki Zenin, the most powerful Heavenly Restriction user in Jujutsu Kaisen. Click on the video you screen right now to learn more about Maki Zenin and her incredible power. Don't miss out on this one. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing JJK videos.